Now that we've installed the sink and the curdy band, we're now ready to measure, cut, and install the profiles. Before we apply thin-set mortar to the area where the sink rail profiles will be installed, we are going to measure, cut, and place the profiles dry onto the countertop to make sure they fit properly. For an accurate measurement, make sure to include the outside and inside corners. Working from one side of the countertop to the other, continue to cut and fit the profiles with the appropriate corner pieces. When the profiles meet at a corner, the anchoring legs have to be cut back so they don't overlap. In this case, we use metal snips, but if you have a miter saw available, you can use that also. This will allow the profiles to be flush and even and reduce the amount of buildup under the tile. After the sink rail profiles have been cut, we have to dry fit the Cove profile into place at the countertop-backsplash transition. Butt the Cove profile up to the sink rail profile and mark where the anchoring legs overlap. Remove the sink rail profile and trim back the anchoring leg using snips. This should allow the two profiles to fit together without the anchoring legs overlapping. For the backsplash tile, we're using a finishing profile that is going to connect to the sink rail profile. We're using a special inside corner to connect these two profiles. Taking the inside corner with two legs, mark the area of the sink rail that needs to be cut away. Cut out this section of the sink rail profile. When cutting metal profiles, make sure to use a blade that's appropriate for metals. We used a non-ferrous blade that we could install on our miter saw. Next, remove the leg of the inside corner that will abut the sink rail profile. Taking the finishing profile, mark out the anchoring leg and trim it back. Using thin-set mortar, install the corner into the finishing profile. The inside corner will fit into the notch of the sink rail profile. Profiles eliminate the need for hard-to-find bullnose and trim pieces and protect the edges of tile from chipping and cracking. To install the sink rail profile, take the flat side of the trowel and spread unmodified thin-set mortar to the area where the profile will be installed. Then use the notch side of the trowel and apply more thin-set. The back side of the sink rail profile features a dovetail design. Fill this with thin-set to create a solid connection to the countertop. To install the corner pieces, apply thin-set to the end of the profile and insert the corners. Take the profile and firmly press it into the thin-set and align. Trowel additional thin-set mortar and smooth out over the anchoring leg to ensure good support and a flat surface. Make sure to remove any setting material off of the profiles immediately. To install the end cap of the Cove profile for the countertop backsplash transition, slide it into the profile and fill the back with thin-set mortar. Trowel thin-set mortar over the area where the profile will be installed, first using the flat side of the trowel and then the notch side. Press the profile into the thin-set using a margin trowel to firmly embed the profile. On this wall, the backsplash exceeded 8 feet in length, so we had to use a connecting piece of the Cove profile. To install the connector, slide the connector into the back of the profile and apply thin-set. Fill the other side of the connecting piece with thin-set and slide in the inside corner. Connect the two sections of profile together and set into the thin-set. Repeat this process for the rest of the Cove profile. Take additional thin-set mortar and trowel over the anchoring leg.